Hi everyone, it's Teresa. So today what I'd like to talk about is something that I've been having a little bit of a struggle with, and that's relationships. And I'm not necessarily talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about family relationships, mostly in my case. And family can be very tricky sometimes. Um, And when you come from a dysfunctional family background, it gets very difficult once you're in recovery. You have to regain trust and build relationships back up. But you have to figure out which ones you want to build back up and which ones you want to let go of. And for myself, I've had to let go of several family members since getting sober. And it's really difficult and painful, and you go through a lot of grief. There's a grief process involved. The longer that a lot of these people have been in your life forever. So, yeah, that's something that I am sort of dealing with and struggling with right now. And I just want to have healthy relationships with my family and my friends, and maybe in another video we'll talk about romantic relationships, but I can't speak about that right now because that's not an aspect of my life. So um, I've got enough on my plate right now with the relationships that I have. But I think during this pandemic, this has really been a strain on a lot of people's relationships with their friends and family. And it's difficult, but I think the most important thing is communicating. Communicating just sounds like, talking back and forth, but communicating effectively in a healthy way is the best way to communicate, if you can, with everyone that you know, right? I mean, you have to be open and honest with each other, and it's got to be a reciprocating relationship. It's got to be back and forth. It's got to be equal. It can't be one person doing more than the other one. And I found in my past I often was the one doing all the work. So I've realized that relationships take two people. And if you're not getting back what you're giving, then maybe it's time to ask yourself a few questions about that relationship. And so, as I said, I'm still dealing with that part of my life, and coming to terms with some relationships. The hardest ones to figure out are ones that you have with your family, I think. So, like I said, open and honest communication is always the best thing in any relationship. And with family, sometimes they're not quite where you are, so you have to be patient and kind. And first and foremost, though, is to have a good relationship with yourself. And it's important to love yourself first, because it is true that if you don't love yourself first, it's going to be hard to love other people. And that is so true. So, as I said before and always, I'm a work in progress, and I'm just trying to make my way in the world in the best and most healthy way that I know, and that I'm learning in the process. So I hope that's helped anyone, and I'll be back again next week to talk about the next part of my journey. Okay? Thank you, and take care of each other, and be kind to one another. Take care. Bye-bye.